goodness, before I became a mom, I had all these perfect ideas on how, oh, motherhood would be perfect. I'll do this, I'll do that. Baby, when baby is sleeping, I will sleep, I will drink coffee. I will, I had all these perfect ideas. But reality kicked in not too long after my first child. Balancing life and balancing my personal life and the baby life and adjusting to motherhood became a little bit of a struggle. So, things I knew before I became a mom is what I'm going to talk about today. So, welcome to my channel. My name is Belinda, where we talk about lifestyle, we talk about hacks for moms, we talk about how to stay sane as mom. Everything motherhood is in this channel. So stay tuned as I share some of my experiences of things I wish I knew before I became a mom. So, people will tell you, oh, you will never finish a cup of coffee before it gets cold. Or a cup of juice, or maybe a bottle of drink, whatever it is for you. That is so true. Because, in a cup, of course of just getting a cup of coffee to drink, oh, you have to change the diaper. Baby is crying. This is especially for new moms or moms to be out there. But I know moms can relate. And if you're a mom out there and there's some things that you would love to share that you wish you knew before you became a mom, let's share and support our moms out there, because we are a tribe of moms helping moms, right? Amazing. So yeah, like I said, you will never be able to sip a cup of coffee before it gets cold, because before you know it, the baby is calling. One is telling you, oh mommy, I need this, I need that. So balancing all of that can be really challenging. But you know what, that's a reason why we have microwave will do the trick. So don't worry if it's not going. If you can't sit down and drink your cup of coffee, just don't worry, because you can microwave it. And then also sleep. Oh my goodness, sleep is another one. Oh my god, nobody told me that sleep will be an expensive thing that I have to look for money to buy. You will never sleep enough, especially the first 3 months. If I knew that, maybe I would have slept all the sleep that I wanted before I had my kids. But because I didn't know that, I just, oh yeah. And then people will also tell you, oh, you have to sleep when the baby is sleeping. You have to eat when the baby is eating. You have to relax. But they forget to tell you that that is when you get to eat, you get to relax, you get to wash his clothes or her clothes, you get to take care of other kids, especially if you have other kids in the house. So balancing them can be a big challenge. That's why I come in with a tip that if you have support that can help you, please do not hesitate to ask for help, because past my past experience has taught me that postpartum depression is real, and you can really fall into it if you don't take care of yourself and don't ask for help. Don't try to do it all alone. And another thing is, kids will embarrass you. Oh my god. Kids will embarrass you in the funniest ways that you will never imagine, especially when you have kids around maybe 3, 4, 5 that do not know how to filter what they're saying. There was one time that I opened my husband's purse. So funny story. I opened my husband's purse and took some money out of it. My 2-year-old saw me to take the money out of my husband's purse. So I wanted to see how she can keep a secret. So that was my whole drive. So I took the money out of my husband's purse and I told her, please don't tell anybody I took the money. Or don't tell daddy. Don't say anything to daddy, okay? I'll buy you something. Of course, you know what kids will do. And then we go sitting in a full room of everybody, and my daughter comes, oh, daddy, mommy stole your money. Oh my goodness. Oh, geez. No filter. I was a little bit embarrassed because, of course, there were other people there, but yeah, that's just what kids will do. To her, it's stealing. But there are two things that I learned, and there's two things that I was able to use to teach her. I was like, I help her that, okay, it's good that you told the truth, but that's not stealing. I just took the money from daddy's purse, and I wanted to see how she could keep a secret because she's 5 years old. So those are the two teaching moments. I was like, when somebody tells you to keep a secret, it's not that. Don't tell the secret. Keep it to yourself. Not telling doesn't mean that you're telling lies. And also, I commended her for telling the truth to her daddy. So, yeah. So, yes, of course, kids, there is no filter when it comes to them. And then also, your house will never be the same. That perfect house where everything is kept in a perfect place when it's just maybe you and your husband, or it's just you and your house is all organized, immaculate, clean. Once you have one, two, you will never have things. Once you pass everywhere, there's toys here, there's maybe diapers here, there's clothes here. Sometimes can be really, really disorganized. But that is okay because you're doing exactly what you can do as a mom, and do not stress about it. Just do what you can. If it's just a little bit clean and organized, it's okay. Do what you can. Do a little bit at a time. Section your laundries and your cooking days. Try to, and like I said again, ask for help and take care of yourself as much as you can. And then also, one thing I would say is motherhood can be very, very difficult, but it's very rewarding and very, very, what is the word that I'm saying? I want to say it's the most beautiful thing that God can bless somebody with. And having that in your life, though your life will never be the same, but taking care of a human or some humans is the best and amazing thing that you can do. So yeah, so those are my few things that I wish I knew. And sometimes you will never, and another one that I just remembered, you will never be on time to go to places, especially if you have a few of them. Because if you don't plan well, even when you plan, things always go wrong. So be prepared to just roll over things. Your life is changing, or your life changed to depend on them. Your whole focus is on them. Even when you are at work, moms that are working, you can relate to this. Even when you're at work, you're like in your mind, you're planning what you're cooking. You're planning how the weekend is gonna be. You're planning what they're gonna wear. You're planning how Christmas is gonna be like. You're planning for that photo shoot. It's always going and going and going. You're growing a human, you're helping a human, so you have to be patient. So yes, please do share what you wish you knew before you became a mother, and let's comment, and yeah, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much. Have